Todd Courser. Todd Courser will be charged with 4 felonies. Courser will be charged with 1 count of felony perjury, a 15-year felony for lying under oath while testifying before the House Select Committee. He falsely stated that a staff member gave him the green light to forge a signature on House legislative proposals called bluebacks. I know something about legislative proposals, serving in the United States House of Representatives as a congressman and the Michigan Senate. Only legislators sign legislative proposals. Courser will also be charged with 3 counts of misconduct in office, a common law felony, punishable by up to 5 years in prison. These charges relate to lying to the House Business Office investigators, instructing staff to sign bluebacks against rules of the House of Representatives, and asking a member to send out a false email. Cindy Gamrat will be charged with 2 counts of misconduct in office, again, each 5-year felonies. These charges relate to lying to House Business Office investigators and instructing a staff member to sign bluebacks against House rules. I will also be referring to Secretary of State Ruth Johnson potential evidence of campaign finance violations involving doing political work on state time. Because Mr. Courser is an attorney, I'm required as a member of the State Bar of Michigan to notify the Attorney Grievance Commission of these charges. They will potentially review the status of his law license as this case proceeds through the judicial system. Now, when I started this investigation on September 4th, I stated that it would be conducted without fear or favor and without consideration of political party affiliation, and that is precisely what has occurred. When you're elected to serve in any public office, you receive a special responsibility from people. It's called trust. It's called judgment. It's called honesty. But Representatives Courser and Gamrat, sadly, failed to serve their constituents in an honorable fashion. And worse yet, we allege and we're convinced that we will prove in court beyond a reasonable doubt that they broke the law. We live in a time, in a moment, where people wonder, does government work anymore? We live in a time when people wonder, does wink and a nod justice or lack of justice rule the day? And we live in a time when people wonder and ask, is democracy all about insiders, some chummy club of a chosen few? Well, I hope that with the filing of these charges and the unified efforts of the Department of Attorney General and the Michigan State Police, we are demonstrating to the citizens of Michigan that no one is above the law, not even those who walk in the halls of power. We're demonstrating that no one is beyond the reach of the law, not even those who make laws. And we are demonstrating when laws are broken, that justice can and will be delivered. I want to thank my Chief Legal Counsel, Matthew Schneider, and Chief Deputy Attorney General Carol Isaacs for their work and effort on this case. I want to express my appreciation to our legal team, outstanding lawyers, Laura Moody, Anna Kaletica, Denise Hart, Greg Townsend, and Rambo Cunningham. And also thanks as well to a solid team of investigators led by John Mulvaney and David Dwyer. And I want to again thank my partners at the Michigan State Police. As to the delay, the district court thoroughly has reviewed our requests this morning, wanted discussion and hearing on it. That's just how the system works. That's just how the system should work. She approved all our requests, and again, that means that justice will proceed, and I'm very pleased by that. Let me introduce Detective First Lieutenant Sean Furlong, who is the point person with the Michigan State Police on this investigation. Sean?
Thank you, sir. Back in September, after the House legislation passed the resolution starting this investigation, we put together a team of investigators comprised of state police detectives and an attorney general investigator. This was a collaborative investigation that took a number of months. The investigation was very in-depth. The material that was reviewed included the House Business Office report, computers, electronic devices, emails, very voluminous. There was a lot to review. A lot of investigation was done, a lot of interviews were done. Throughout the whole process, it was very collaborative with the Attorney General's office and their investigator. We finally completed the investigation and presented it to the Attorney General's office for their review. I would like to say that this is a great example of two state agencies working together very well. And at the end of the investigation, we've led to these charges. So, thank you.
Well, thank you, Sean, and happy to take any questions that you might have.